You can check out all the episodes of The Table of Truth on our website, www.tableoftruth.com. What's going on, everybody? This is your man Cam. We're doing a special sports edition focusing on NBA Finals. It's going on right now. A lot of opinions that everybody has, but we're gonna jump right into it. And tell them why you mad.
All right, listen. we all here used to watch basketball back in the days when we had no internet, no ESPN. Well, ESPN we had it, but we didn't really base our arguments off of what ESPN is today. I mean, from the stats. Sorry, y'all. Now, ESPN now, every little thing is a stat now, and these stats
analytics.
It's
a
analytics
number
now, and it's making people better than what they really are. Now, LeBron James, I think he can play any position in about 3 different eras, and I think we all can agree on that, right?
True.
Oh yeah.
The man, the stats that he gets now today in basketball, to me, is nothing like for him is normal. So what separates him from the Jordans, the Kobe's, is when I see him get his shot blocked by Draymond Green, or he misses a layup with 2 seconds left. It's those little things that I've never seen happen to Jordan, to Kobe, to Magic, to Bird. And maybe that's digging in too much, and I'm nitpicking LeBron for that. But I always see it with LeBron. I always see a missed jump shot. I always see missed free throw. And it's consistent. It's not like it's one time and I'm hating. I always see it, and I'm like, but he had a triple double. But I'm like, wait a minute. Those triple doubles in this soft league now that we call the NBA, it's easy to get that when somebody of his caliber. So I don't care about a triple double anymore. I care about the crunch time moments. And I never. He'll get that signature 3-point shot here and there, but he'll also go 11 for 48. Like yesterday, that last game, Dellavedova won that game. He got the offensive rebound and made the shot. LeBron missed that. Hold on, Ken. LeBron missed that layup. LeBron got his shot blocked. Like I always see him in those moments, but nobody talks about that. I gotta see on SportsCenter. He broke Michael Jordan's all-time record in this. I don't care about none of that, man. I never cared about stats like this, and I'm not gonna use stats to defend the argument on the basketball.
Trust me, if they would have lost that game, they would have talked about how he shot so bad at the end of the game. But go ahead, Cam. I know you want to talk about LeBron.
Right. All I'm saying, Shay Cam, I love LeBron. He's the man. But those triple doubles, we know you could do that. You could do that in your sleep. Step up when it's time, man. All the time. Not sometimes. When you saying you're the best, you're the king, it's all the time. All the time. That's it.
All right.
It's yours, man.
All right, Cam, on the for the the prosecution rests. Cam. Defense attorney, please make your case.
Hey, Ant, I'm smiling right now because you just talking to me right now. I'm smiling. Okay. We love to romanticize about the past.
Cam, you faded out just a little bit.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, now I can.
Let me repeat. We love to romanticize about the past. And when we were growing up as kids, things are bigger when you're little.
Yeah.
So we want to say we respected that era of defensive basketball, but if we were to watch that now, we'd say it's fucking boring. It's 2004 Detroit Pistons. They were exciting to watch, but I'm not trying to see that type of basketball being played every year. We have to evolve. And like you said earlier, Ant, LeBron is that type of player that can transcend any era, just like Jordan can transition in any era and probably be just as dominant. But at the same time, when you can say Jordan's going to drop 100, that's not necessarily true because people always say there's more stars back in the day. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think there's a lot more stars now, but the rules are different. You know what I'm saying? This comes back down to like LeBron, like when they say LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, you can't really compare those. You can compare Kobe and Jordan, but you can't compare LeBron because he plays a completely different position. Now, to be fair,
that's the ESPN, Cam, but go ahead, yo.
Yeah. To be fair, when LeBron has a bad quarter, he can't do any wrong. Curry has a bad game. No one's riding his coattails, and this is the MVP of the league here. Dellavedova had nothing to do with him going 3 for 100 and shooting air balls. That's Curry. The Dilladova is the Tyronn Lue of the AI game. He is not stopping him. The man had no real effect on Curry's game. Curry just didn't show up, and we don't get on Curry like we do on LeBron. LeBron have a bad quarter. He can't do no wrong. I got to defend my man because this is basically the fucking AI Sixers. This LeBron man. He has to take a high amount of shots. He has to be. No, listen. He can't be as efficient. He can't be as efficient. Now, you saying the man had 44 points. What does he have to do to win? It was It was a Shumpert missed jumper from being up 2-0. And a lot of people saying, "Oh, the Warriors played a bad game. That's why we won." Well, shit, you got to give Cavs the credit. They may be playing a little bit better defense. The man it's LeBron and the Knicks tapes that he's taking. The Knickettes. Shit. I mean, like, what does he got to do? Like he had a triple double, and it's not a normal triple double. This one of them Russell Westbrook triple doubles. It ain't a 10-10 game. This is 30, high 30s. That boy was playing possessed. You said it, Dwayne. He had to do what he had to do. If this man win with this squad against the proclaimed best of the West and best of the league,
you can't do that.
Him up there.
You can't.
I'm saying
because if he lose, you're gonna say, "Oh, he had a that's
the truth. It's like the Roy Jones argument. Roy Jones didn't beat anybody. Is that his fault? The LeBron got a weak ass squad, bro.
I'm gonna say my part when you're done, Cam.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna say is we treat LeBron a little unfairly. I don't hate LeBron. The only time I just didn't like him is when he left Cleveland. Once he came back to Cleveland, the way he left Cleveland. Once he came back to Cleveland, I have no reason to hate this man. And I'm a Kobe fanatic. If the man get 4, he better than Kobe statistically.
No way, Cam.
No, trust me. We romanticize. I like Kobe. I choose Kobe because of his killer instinct nature. But when it comes down to analytics and the way he's winning it, and with this squad, Kobe ain't winning with this squad. Kobe tried to do this in 2006. What'd he do? He lost. He did this. This is why. And Kobe had an all-star squad. He had his whole team.
But that West in those times were 1 through 8 was incredible. You got to give it that. The West back in those days.
Granted, but you're not playing.
Teams under 500 are making the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're not playing 1 through 8. You're only playing 3 teams from that 8. Okay. So with that being said, when LeBron came into the playoffs, nobody expected him to make it once Kevin Love went down and then Kyrie went down. He's doing incredible things. Granted, the Celtics one was bullshit. He beat the so-called Bulls. The Bulls had him. And LeBron beat the Bulls by himself. And he's capable of beating these Warriors if they ain't careful by himself. And he beat the Atlanta Hawks, which was the number 1 team in the East. And they were a legit team because they beat the Warriors and the Warriors beat them. So they was a team to be reckoned with. But they fell apart like the Pacers did a couple years ago. So you got to give this man props. And in the game, I'm not going to say LeBron gets calls. He travels. Granted, he does travel. But the fuckery that is going on with the refs right now is unreal. Iguodala hacked the shit out of him.
But he also traveled before that.
Yeah, he did. Granted, that's why I left that disclaimer. He travels. But stars get those kind of calls. He travels all the fucking time. Jordan traveled too, and they don't call it. Jordan pushed off, but they don't call it. They romanticize
it.
Wait, hold on, hold on. Now we got a third person chiming in. Dwayne, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in the middle, and I'm gonna. I guess you guys will decide which way I'm leaning towards, either Ann or Cam. I want to say the good part first about LeBron. I agree with what you said, Cam. About I'm not gonna lie, when he left to go to Miami, the competitive part of me, I was like, yo, I grew up with people fighting with their teams, bringing their teams up and trying to win. And as a fan and as a person who played sports, I was turned off. I was in a bar with Anthony, and I thought we were watching WWE when he came out with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. I said, yo, what is this? They had fireworks going on immediately right there. If I was an NBA player, I would have started shooting jump shots in the gym. I'm like, Miami's not winning. With that being said, he won 2 in Miami with a great squad. Congratulations to that. And
put a
now these playoffs, I put a disclaimer,
because that wasn't the same Wade, and Chris Bosh was the third fiddle.
Yeah, and we see how good we talked a lot of shit about Chris Bosh when LeBron was there, but when he left, you see how good a player he is, and he proved that in Toronto. But with that being said, now that he's back in Cleveland, all right, I'm looking at him from a little bit more different light. I do see how hard he's playing. I do see what he's doing. Like he's carrying his team. He's doing. Honestly, I think they use every bit of the energy to win game two. I'm surprised if they'll win another game. Like I thought they're in trouble. They don't have enough depth. But with that being said, I still agree with Aaron with when LeBron has these moments where the game's on the line. I could in my mind, I'm like, it's a 50-50 chance. He's probably gonna miss in my head.
Yep.
But growing up, I mean, you're right. Maybe we do romanticize with the past, but I would watch things that I'm not even saying Michael Jordan. Reggie Miller would do shit where I'm like, yo, like it was like I was watching a video game or a movie. I'm like, this dude just dunked a basketball over Charles Oakley. Reggie Miller doesn't dunk. Like it's just certain things where you watch stuff in playoff and clutch moments where people like Jordan, Miller, Kobe Bryant, they rise to the occasion.
Karl Malone.
No, not Karl Malone.
No, he's not rising.
Yeah, he's one of. Yeah, Karl Malone's one of the worst. But there's certain moments that you see and you're like, wow, like you just look and you romanticize with those moments. You're like, I've never seen anybody do this. But let me finish. Let me finish. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say, let me remind you of the moments. Cleveland, he beat that Detroit Pistons squad, young LeBron, and that championship squad.
I remember
he beat
that.
Celtic. He got over the Celtic hump.
I agree. He did. He does have those. He did. He has maybe 3 or 4 moments.
He beat the Bulls when Derrick Rose was the MVP, and he shut him down. He said, "I'm taking a defensive assignment to hold Derrick Rose."
He did. But I'm talking about moments where I'm like, this person is not human. There's certain things where granted LeBron has done that. Even last game, I was watching. I was like, damn, like this
first 2 games,
he's going off.
It was God. It was God.
He is going off. But let me finish what I'm saying. There's too many missed shots in crunch time that I have seen. Ray Allen saved him from being the GOAT of the league if he didn't make that shot in the corner. Last night, Deladova, the night before when he missed that shot and this dude, Iman Shumpert, tried to throw it back up, there's certain key moments that he always finds a way to miss. He missed a free throw last night, and Golden State almost had a chance to come back and shoot a 3, but Curry made a bad play.
Golden State almost came in?
Hold on, let me finish.
All right, hold on. Wrap it up. We got 3 minutes left.
I'm gonna wrap it up, and this might be a crazy wrap up, but all right, we know LeBron's a triple-double machine, and that's great. But I think that's a certain thing in my mind. When people say he doesn't have players around him, it's kind of his fault. He's a player who needs the ball in his hand. And granted, he has to control the motion, but when somebody's not making a shot or somebody's not doing anything, it's like he doesn't have help. I'm going to compare him to Jordan on a team aspect. Jordan had people who we know will bring up the ball. We know, quote unquote, Dennis Rodman's a rebounder. That's what he does. Tristan Thompson, that's what he does. There's certain players that you have, and I think there's moments where the LeBron and Dwayne Wade thing didn't really work because they couldn't play off each other. And I think to a fault, that's LeBron's problem. Like, he's so dominant because he has to have the ball 75% of the time. And that's not a knock on him, but people have to realize, like, dude, you're always with the basketball. Kyrie Irving is a damn shooting guard when he plays with you. Yeah. Like, there's certain moments where it's like, all right, well, what position do you play? And it's a good thing and it's a bad thing in my eyes, too. So, not to take away from him, but I don't even know where I'm going, but I feel like...
I'm going to end off with this.
All right, hold on. I want to get final words from each person. Predictions tomorrow when this drops, or we'll say tonight, is the game 3. So I want you guys, everybody, to give their predictions. Cam, you go first. Try to keep it short. I'm going to time you at a minute. Go.
All right. So with that said, I just think we hold LeBron to a higher standard, and he's been the best prospect to live up to the hype ever. Also, my prediction, the Warriors should win unless J.R. Smith and Shumpert play like they got a Kobe rape case above them and they go out and drop 40, and LeBron play like Super Saiyan level 3. That's the only reason they're going to win. LeBron has to play like this every game, and J.R. Smith got to wake his ass up and quit playing like JaVale McGee. That's my final word.
All right. Ant?
My final word, I do not, please, referees, do not dictate this game tomorrow. That's all I ask, because for some reason in Cleveland, LeBron gets all the calls, Deladova gets all, like, just make it, keep it how it is. Call the game tight, and that's it. If Frost was going to win, I think Golden State because at the end of the day, like you said, I don't think it was this dude that was guarding Curry that made him miss all his shots. I think Curry had a bad night, and there's no way he's gonna have another bad night again. And Golden State is just too deep, so I got them winning by 10.
All
Double
right.
six.
And Dwayne, bring us home.
Yeah, I agree. I think Golden State is winning tomorrow. I think they win the series. I think, like I said last night, that game, LeBron was celebrating like he won the championship. Like that's when you know that you have reached a point where you played your heart out. And I don't know if they could do that for 3 more wins. Like they look like a physically drained team. They were on the court celebrating like their one game was that championship. And I will not be surprised if Golden State wins the next 3. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
All right, look at that. Some solid predictions right there. All right, well, this is Table of Truth, special NBA Finals Sports Edition, and we are out.
Number 2 draft pick, baby. Woo!
You can listen and download to all of our episodes of The Table of Truth on iTunes. Just search The Table of Truth podcast.